Hello, welcome everyone. So today I'll be walking you through the process of creating a simple iOS app and submitting it to the App Store. Whether you are a beginner or have some experience, this presentation we will cover the basic steps from start to finish. So basically, first of all, I'll just go through the processes, the steps uh, quickly, and then I'll show you the short demo, like how to create the app, in iOS project from scratch, and like what are the things we need to actually put and submit it. So the very first step is to set up your development environment because to start we need to set up the tools for building an iOS app. We'll need Xcode for that, so which is Apple's official ID for iOS development. You can download it from the Mac App Store, or also make sure you are enrolled in the Apple Developer Program because to submit the app into App Store, Apple App Store, having Apple Developer account is very important, is required. So basically, it takes it costs around it's $99 per year to submit apps to the App Store. And lastly, it's important to have the latest version of Mac OS installed on your machine. And the most importantly, Mac operating system runs or works only on the Apple computers like the Mac Mini, MacBook Pro, or MacBook Air. So these are the very first steps, basic essentials, to go through the iOS development, the process. Then once the Xcode is set up, basically Xcode is needed to write the to create the apps for iOS, watchOS, Mac OS, whatever Apple platforms are there. Using Xcode only we can create apps, we can write codes using Xcode IDEs only. Though there are different editors which we can utilize those editors to write the code, but ultimately to run into the devices and to submit into the App Store, we must use Xcode to run, to archive, whatever. So once Xcode is set up, we have to create a new project. So open Xcode, go to File, select New Project, and choose App under the iOS section. Name the project, select Swift or Objective-C as the programming language, and save it to your desired location. This will be the foundation of our app. So next, design your app UI. Now let's work on designing the user interface. In Xcode, go to the main storyboard file. Here you can drag and drop UI elements like buttons, labels, text fields to build the app's interface. This visual interface builder is very intuitive and allows you to arrange elements and set constraints for responsive design on different devices. For that, design your app UI, which is basically the writing codes. After that, we write basic code. Once we have the UI ready, we have designed the UI. Then write some code, like whatever functionality you want to add. Behind those functionality, we must have to write the code. After setting up, For this, open the view controller.swift or view controller.am file and write code to handle user interactions. For example, if we want to change the text of a label and a button is web, we can use an IB action and IB outlet to connect UI elements. To connect the button, to connect UI elements like button or labels from the storyboard to the code. This is the logic that powers the app's behavior. Next, test your app. Once you are done with writing the code, adding functionalities, everything is done. Testing is very crucial step. Choose a simulator or real device in the toolbar and hit the run button in Xcode. This will build and run the app. So, while testing, you have to test each and every functionalities because Apple will very strict on this. They go through the app, they test it, they run it, they use it, and they find if anything is not suitable, which is against your rules and regulations, then they can reject the app. So watch out for any issues or crashes during this phase. Fixing bugs early is essential to ensure a smooth user experience once the app is submitted to the App Store. Then prepare for App Store submission. Before submitting, a few important things need to be done. First, generate app icons in multiple sizes to fit various devices. You also need to prepare App Store metadata such as the app name, description, screenshots, and additionally ensure you have a privacy policy in place as it is required by Apple for any app submission. So, their privacy policy is required because it is the document or it is statement given by you that you have designed this app, you have these functionalities in your app, and you are collecting or not collecting user data, storing or not storing them, using or not using them, whatever you are doing in the app, you have to stack those information into the privacy policy. So this is the privacy policy. Having privacy policy is very much important. It is mandatory because it is required by Apple for any app submission. Then create an App Store Connect account. Though you may have an Apple developer account, but distribute the apps, we must have the App Store Connect account. So sign in to App Store Connect with your Apple developer credentials and create a new app here. Fill in details like app's name, primary language, bundle ID, and category. This is where you manage everything about your app, including submitting updates and tracking downloads once it's live. Then archive and upload the app. So once the app is fully developed and tested, it's time to archive and upload it to App Store Connect. In Xcode, go to Product and then select option Archive. Then follow the steps to distribute the app to the App Store. This will create a build that can be reviewed by Apple. Next, submit for App Store review. After uploading, head back to App Store Connect to select the uploaded field. Fill in any remaining details like age rating and pricing. Once everything is in place, submit the app for review. Apple's review process may take a few days, so be patient and while waiting for approval. Then, app review and approval. So, during the review process, Apple will review or evaluate your app to ensure it meets their guidelines. If there are issues, you will get feedback on what to fix. Once approved, your app will go live on the App Store and users can download and use it. So congratulations if you have done so, and if your app is been published on the App Store. So this is what I wanted to make you understand, what is the process, different process or steps in creating and submitting app and iOS app into the App Store. So in summary, we have covered the key steps to building and submitting an iOS app, from setting up the development environment to getting the app live on the App Store. With persistence and attention to detail, anyone can bring your app to life. So let's move to the demo part. So as I said, we'll be creating a simple app. The app name itself will be for example, simple appy. So now on your export, this is the export editor IDE. Go to file, select new and select project. First select the platforms like iOS, macOS. We'll be selecting iOS, and then the application type is app. Click next. So simple appy, as I was able to type to create this app. So now this is my team, individual team, and organization identifier. This is the contact name, and I'll be using interface as the storyboard to design the app UI, and language will be Swift, and storage no, because this is going to be a very simple app. I'm not going to store any data. Click next. So here, create the app. After selecting the desired folder, here we go. Everything is set up. So here, if you notice, the folder structure here, first of all, it has the delegate files like delegate and string delegate, and the view controller, which is a class of type UI view controller, and there is main.storyboard where we actually design the UI part. This is the first view or first screen when we actually build the app. And this whatever the UI elements we put here, those elements or those components will be displayed. So here we actually put the UI components, and behind the scene, this screen, this view is inside this view controller, and whose basically class is view controller itself, this one. So this one, and under which we will write the actual code. Now let's create a simple app. So we'll put a simple view, UI view, make it a bit different. For example, our background view of the main view will be something like we can select the system, whatever system pay, and this is the view, and we can connect this view to the just press control on the keyboard, control key, and drag to the view controller area where we want to connect this particular view to a particular variable. For example, let's keep the name as color view, connect. So here I'll be putting another component called label. For example, this will be this alignment of this label will be centered, and I can also connect this label. For example, start some label. Connect. And then we'll add a button. So button here. Start, example, start game. We can have the custom button and change the background colors. Foreground like this. So let's connect this button, the action part. For example, touch up inside. Yes, and start and this one. We'll connect the action part of this button to this function. Connect it. So write the code here. Now we have color view, instruction label. Let's have a function let's have a variable called game timer. Part. Yeah. So we can add many functionalities like this. I have just copied the code to this project and just made a simple game kind of app. So let's run it. So here we see this output or the result of our app. If I click on start game, so it will wait for we'll see the color and have to tap it. So it will just display the message like what is our reaction time. If I start it again, and it will show this color again here, and if I tap on the color, it will show the reaction time. So suppose that this is what we wanted to achieve in our app, the functionality part, and if once we are ready, we can basically just submit this particular app to the App Store. So for this, we have to select archive option. Then some after some time it will just finish archiving, and we can select the option to distribute. Select the option as App Store and just distribute it. Once we click on the distribute, so this will just start some uploading the app into the App Store. So this is what the actual process and thing. So I hope you enjoyed this particular app creation and submission process in for iOS platform. For any queries, you can comment out. You can just ask me in the comment area. And thank you for attending. And I hope this has provided you with a clear roadmap for your own app development journey. Thank you.